Hello and welcome to another guide video. This time I'm going to be going over PvP and some of the skills I use to keep my probes alive more consistently, and how you can take advantage of your opponent and their placements. So this specific replay is going to be going over a misplaced gateway and how you can best take advantage of that, in my opinion, and some basic cannon rushing skills for PvP. So in PvP you should chrono at the start. I did neglect that this game, but we're going to be cutting workers at 16. So that's the first important thing here. We're going to get our forge, just like always, at the same time. And from here you see that we are cutting workers. We wasted this chrono boost that really should have been at the start. We used some of it to build a probe, but some of it went to waste. So here we see his misplaced gateway, as I was talking about, and obviously I'm just gonna 2-pylon wall next to it, because cannon rushing the production is, in my opinion, always good. And this puts my opponent in a situation where they kind of have to cancel this, or they're gonna lose their production. So what he really should have been doing here is building another gateway, and me kind of anticipating that his only option would be to do that, I wanted to get my gateway up as soon as possible, even though it would delay this cannon here, which he would have killed anyways if I put down. So I tried to get it down anyways, but his probes kind of blocked me. And here the first trick I use, so we see we try to get this cannon here, because maybe he'll mess up and won't get probes on it. But this probe that has run out of shields, we're just going to send him away, somewhere far away, just to heal. And we're going to put all of our attention on keeping this guy alive, so that multitasking isn't as difficult, or non-existent. And here, part of this build is going for 2 gateways, and this is because his gateway is late enough that you can actually overwhelm your opponent with zealots from this position, because he was forced to cancel his gateway. So anytime you're forced to cancel a gateway, I think this is a good response. You get a fast gateway yourself, and just try to lay down cannons as you go, because maybe your opponent will mess up. As you can see here, he doesn't have 3 on this cannon, which could potentially end the game if he doesn't kill. He does manage to fix this, but this is just the sort of thing that, you know, happens all the time. Somebody will miss a cannon and they'll lose. Of course, the better players are that you're playing against, the less likely it is you get away with this. But it's good to just, you know, get in the habit of forcing people to stay honest. So here, once again, we've run out of shields on this probe, so we're just going to send them on a little trip far away again, and we're going to keep all of our attention on this probe. And all we have to do is keep these guys alive. You don't even need cannons to go down at this point, especially when your opponent's being this aggressive. Of course, I would like to get him down, but he hasn't given me an opportunity to do so safely, which is why I have resumed probe production here. Base is under attack. So as soon as you see that you're kind of unable to do anything because of how many probes are pulled, it is the general rule of continue making workers. When you see that your cannon rush is possibly going to go into some kind of transition, it's good to just make sure you're going to do damage and be ready for that transition. So that's why I started making probes again. And here we see he's finally kind of given up on the probe, which is when I'm going to finish him off with this cannon. So this pretty much ends the game. Since there's a zealot out, he has to deal with the zealot, but he also has to deal with this. Even if he has a zealot, he's not going to be able to get both, as well as the double gateway production here. So even without the 4 control, as long as he's not targeting the pylons here, he's being distracted to the point where he can't kill this cannon. And as you can see, our opponent is not happy about this. And we're going to end the replay here, even though it ends in about 5 seconds. You can see that there's pretty much nothing he can do. These are gateways. He's not going to get any tech up, and this is going to protect any zealots in the future. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll make another video on cannon rushing in the future for PvP. But for now, this is just for a cancelled gateway. Just get your gateways up quick and kill their production.